Hello, hello. Hey, Greg. Hey, King Rex. Hello, lurkers. How is everybody? We're going to give it a few minutes. Give people a chance to filter in. Hey, that's good. Facebook is halfway fixed. Like, you can get on, but if you try and post stuff, you're going to have about a 50-50 if it's going to work or not. That's why there's no list on our page right now. Because it kept erroring out when I tried to post it. But you can get on it. I always have lots of good stuff. Got American silver. Got some American copper. Got some ancients. Some foreign silver. American and foreign banknotes. All kinds of cool stuff. You dropped your wrench in the bowels of hell. Alrighty then. We'll tell one of the demons to hand it back up. Say, Ed Demon, give me my wrench. Typical demon. What can you do? I just hope everybody doesn't think that Facebook ain't working too, or that YouTube's not working. Hopefully we'll get all of our peeps in soon. More for you. And I do have a big stack of bonus items today. That were not on the list. But I'll give it a few more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more folks. Hey, Bo. And of course, I was right last week. I said I thought I'd have some extra room, and I probably just jinxed myself. I did. Can you let me know of I'm getting gloves to full on my box? I'm going to assume that meant, can you let me know if I'm close to getting full on your box? You think the burqa inside Facebook can cause a ruckus? Hey, John. Yeah, let me look real quick. Angela's not here right now, so I'm running solo. Let me find your box. Boxes. Greg, you're about 2/3 of the way there on a small flat rate. Yeah, but I can do that. That was... I have it written down somewhere. Okay, so you just wanted it just all tonight instead of over 2 more weeks? I can do that. Yep. Let me make a little note right here real quick. Invoice Bo for rest of 100. Got it. Yes, sir. We will get that. Oh, I should put another note. All right, cool. Got it. So y'all think silver is going to get under 20 bucks, or you think it's going to go back up? Sent in the 35S quarter you got from me. Awesome. I don't specifically remember it, but awesome. Hey, did you ever get that 20 Balboa back? Yeah, King Rex, that's exactly what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it drops down to like, 18, 17 bucks just for a little bit so I can load up on a crap ton of foreign silver for you guys at a really good price. Rick Snow, choice uncirculated. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, you should get a decent grade on that thing. I still want to know what you got on that Panama, that 20 Balboa. I want to know what the grade on that came out as. Nice. Hey, CM. Came back Mint State 64. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. Hey, Rick Snow knows his stuff, man. He's called the Eagle Eye for a reason. The dude is... The real reason he got the nickname Eagle Eye was because there's been at least 3 occasions that he spotted counterfeit coins from over 30 feet away. It's kind of ridiculous. You did send it in his flip? Oh, definitely. That way they see it, they're like, okay, Rick graded this. We know what's up. Alright, let me get through my opening stuffs. Alright, for anybody new, if you make payments via PayPal, use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App. Using the same email, if you use Cash App, it will say Louis Cachera. That's me. You're in the right place. Shipping is $4.50 to $22 plus $20 for registered if you want it fully insured all the way there. And also, if you want it sent with the fragile stickers so it doesn't get sent through machines, that's an extra 11 bucks. If you do registered, you don't have to do the fragile. It's all handed to people, and they have to sign a list for it. And it's in a sealed bag with a big lock on it until it gets to you. So that way there's a signature trail all the way there. If you're new, you are allowed to get stuff tonight. You just have to send us an email by the end of the night that has your shipping information, what email you use for PayPal, and you need to let us know who you are in comparison to your channel name so that we know. Hey, Double Nickels. Double Nickels, all those the silver proof quarters are all gone. They all went in pre-sale. All right, let's get this thing going. I have 100 bonus items tonight that were not on the list. I know some of you guys like these things. So we got in a banded stack of silver notes this week. We got 100 of them available. $3 a piece. If you want a bunch, we can give you a deal on a bunch. All of them are the 1957s. All of them will be in the sleeves. A little bit from like every letter of the series. There's Q, T, E, X, A, G, C. 2 going to Kelly. Anybody else want some? One second. Putting Kelly's on the list real quick. Deal on 10. I'll do 25 on 10. That makes them 250 each. Nope, no star notes. I checked. $25 of them for Greg at the deal. Anybody else? I'll do that same deal for anybody else. If you want 10 of them or more, I'll do it for $250 each. Anybody else? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Anybody else? That leaves 88 more. Yeah, not a bad price at all. All right, last call. Yeah, definitely cool. Just let me know. Don't fall over. All right, let's get to our regularly scheduled items. Hey, Joe V's not here yet, boss, so you better take advantage. Your competition's missing. Foreign banknotes. 1961 295 series. 1 cent banknote from Hong Kong. Fractional currency. Uncirculated for $3. Nothing on the back. It's only 1 cent. Didn't want to waste ink. And it takers. All right, moving on to 1953 one fin from China. Going for $3. It's got the cool little truck on there. And this one's going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. Next up, 1970. 1,000 lira from Turkey. Going for $2. Get the guy with the onion hat. Going to Kelly. Congrats, Kelly. Next up, 1940 to 44 series, 5 lira from Italy, going for $3. This was a 4-year run design. Well, technically 5, because 40 was a year. So 5-year bank run, or design run. And the takers. Why is my camera crooked? Eh. I'll do it for 2. I'll give it to you for 2, Bo. Going to Bo for $2. That's you are very welcome. Next up, 2008 5 Tugrik from Mongolia, uncirculated. Going for $3. It's all about the hats. Of course, the horses have always been an important part of the Mongolian history. They were especially during the time of Genghis Khan, they were the best horseback warriors in the world. And it takers. moving on. This next one, I believe, is the first Israeli banknote we've ever had. It is a 1978 5 lira from Israel. And it is going for $3. I know we've had a lot of Israeli coins and metals and all of that. Going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. Joe beat you by a hair, see him? All right, next up. $2018 2 bolivars from Venezuela, uncirculated banknote. Going for $3. This one has the upright on one side. And then the horizontal with the shield and the birdie. It's either a parrot or a macaw, one of the two. Any takers? All right, moving on. Next up. Hey, Cindy. I think I said hello. Hello, Cindy. And hello, CM Silver. If I didn't say hello. CM, you want the Bolivar at 2? I'll do it at 2. Venezuela going to CM at 2. You are welcome. Next up, from 1986 to 89 series. This is 5 Australis from Argentina. Going for $2. Kind of a cool reverse. Any takers? Going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. Hey, get back in there. I did not tell you to fall out. Alright. Next item up, we've got 2 of these still available. These are the 1898 to 1909 Russian sets. These are the back in the days of the Tsars. So you're getting the 1898 1 ruble. And then 1905 for the 3 ruble. 1909 5 ruble. This one's uncirculated. We got one set going to CM. CM, do you want the one under camera? Or do you want to wait and see the next one and pick? And then 1909, 10 ruble. You're seeing things. So that's the first set. Here is the second set. Again, 1898 1 ruble. $19.05 3 ruble. $19.09 5 ruble. And 10 ruble, 1909. I will give you the second set because the second set has 2 uncirculated. The first set only had 1. So this set is going to you, sir. Anybody else? 1 set left. You do still get that uncirculated 5 in there. $20. Yes, they are. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. All right, next item up. We are into American banknotes now. We've got 5 of these available right now. These are the 1923 $1 silver certificate horse blanket notes. There's number 1. That one might actually be considered a fancy because you got a 5.5 and a 6.6. Here's number 2. That one you got 3 ones in a row. And right before that, 2 3s. So you got like a full house thing going on right there. That's probably considered a fancy cereal. Here's number 3. That's almost a binary. Here's number 4. And here is number 5. For anybody who's never seen one of these, and don't know what a horse blanket note is, there's a horse blanket note. There's a regular $1 bill. They were quite large, which is why they were called horse blankets. Any takers? If anybody wants all 5, I'll do all 5 for $100. That drops into $20 each. Anybody? Wow, nobody. All right. Normally you guys are all over these. Moving on. Next up. From 1946. Most pages will usually hold these. Most of your standard currency pages will usually fit those. This is the fractional 5-cent U.S. military payment certificate, series 461. Going for $10. And this one is going to CM. Congrats, sir. I had to learn about these while I was getting them ready. It's kind of interesting. Next up, this is actually, of the 3 of these that we have, this is the rarest one. 1947 5 cent. This one lists for for $45 in this condition. If it was uncirculated, it would be like a $100 bill, or $100 for the bill. And this one's going to Bo. And in fact, real quick, let me link you guys the website for these, so you can actually see it yourself. There's the website, so you guys can look these up. All right, then we got one more. This is the least rare of the 3. This is the 1948, going for $5. Series 472. You'll also see on the thing that I linked you that the year these are from is based on the series, because the series were done in the specific years. Anybody want the last one? $5. Going to Greg. Congrats, Greg. All right. If anybody decides you want any of those other banknotes, let me know. We've got all the horse blankets. We got a couple of the foreigns. And for anybody who missed it at the beginning, we have 88 1957 silver certificates. $3 each, unless you get 10 or more, then they go down to $2.50 each. So if anybody wants any of those, just throw it in chat and I will count them out. But now we are on to foreign silver. Let's see if we can finally sell this one yet. I'm surprised nobody's gotten this one. This one is actually a tougher one to get. Oh, I need to bring this down. Ugh. Get down. And it's Jim B.U. 1972, 10 kroner. Whoa, focus. Hello. It's the 10 kroner. 83% silver, Jim B.U. going for $28. Lists for well over 50. Glare. Oh. Bling. Anybody? And it's a centennial coin, which is kind of cool. 1882 to 1972. Or, not a centennial, but like a commemorative. That's what I was thinking. That's the word I was thinking of. It's a commemorative coin. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, we got 2 of these available. These are the 1972 $2 Bahama Islands. 925 sterling silver. Gem BU. They've got the beautiful satin finish. There's 0.88 ounces of silver in each one of these. Going for $30 each. $925 sterling silver gorgeous coins. Hey, John. And again, only 65,000 of these were ever made. Anybody? No love for foreign silver tonight, huh? Now we've also got the proof version of it. Also only 65,000 minted. Also 30 bucks. Deep cameo. 925 sterling silver. Need more money to buy your money. CM Silver's been in the proof. Congrats, CM. Any takers on the satins? How you doing, Chef? All right, moving on. Now, you want a big chunky coin. Here's a big chunky coin. And even rarer than the ones you were just seeing. Only 20,000 of these were ever made. 1972, $25 Cayman Islands. 925 sterling silver. There is 1.5 ounces of silver in this. It is a proof, going for 60 bucks. This is in a 3x3, by the way. This is not in a 2x2. This is in a 3x3. This is a big coin. This thing makes a silver eagle look small. Going to CM. Congrats, CM. Hopefully you have some of the 3x3 pages for your books. All right, next up, going to Luxembourg. Gonna mess up your 2x2 box. All right, 50,000 of these minted. $1963, 100 francs from Luxembourg. 83.5% silver BU. 20 bucks. You stopped buying coins and started buying and selling cars? We'll do both. Apparently you still like them if you're here to look at them. Any takers at 20? Looks like Count Olaf. I'm hoping to own a car someday. Well, technically a truck. I want a pickup truck. I'm 45. I have never owned a vehicle. Never been able to afford to own a vehicle. All right, moving on. To Bermuda. We got 2 of these available. 20 bucks each. You have do you want to gift me one? If you want to give me one as a gift, that'd be fantastic. 1964, 1 crown. These are 50% silver BUs. Only 470,000 of these were ever minted. We've got 2 available. Over 20 bucks each. And it takers. All right, moving on. I'm showing 13. So, yeah, there's more than 3. All right, next up, we are going to the Netherlands. Kicking off the Netherlands. Actually, they're both the same coin. We have 2 of these available. Any wiggle room on the Luxembourg? Luxembourg. I could go 18. It's listed 20. I can go 18. That'd be as low as I can go on it. Been at 18. All right, going to Greg for 18. Grazie. All right, so Gulden. I've got 2 of these. Both are 1954 AUs. Hey, Trent. 72% silver AUs for $5 each. There's number 1. There is number 2. Glare. All right. Trent and Greg beat you on one of them, so Trent's getting 1 and Greg's getting 1. Grats and grats. By the way, Trent, the 7210 kroner commemorative coin is still available, the Sweden one. Both of the BU Bahama Island ones are still available. And the Bermuda crowns are still available if you wanted to see any of those since you missed them. So I know you love your foreign silver. All right, next up, Portugal. We got one coin from Portugal today. It is the 1943 2.5 escudos. 65% silver in good. Going for $4. And of course, because it's Portugal, it's got the sail ship. You want to see the crowns? All right. Any takers have $4. Portuguese. Going to see him. Congrats, see him. All right, I'm going to show Trent the crowns real quick. See him beat you, Greg. Here are the crowns. $20 each. Let me put it up in chat again real quick. 1964 one crown. They're 50% silver BUs. 470,000 minted. There's number one. There's number two. Deal on both. I could go 36 on both. That'd make them 18 each. Yep. Cool. Both going to Trent for $18 each. Congrats, Oh, and then just real quick, here's the commemorative one. That's the 10 kroner from Sweden. 1972 commemorative. Gem BU, 83% silver. This one was $28. And then the two Bahama coins, only 65,000 of these were minted. These are the beautiful satins. 925 sterling silver. 1972, $2. 0.88 ounces of silver in these. And these were $30 each. So if you or anybody else decides you want those, let me know. Meanwhile, we're going to Canada. Kicking off with dimes, starting at 1905. King Edward. 925 sterling silver VG for $10. That's like almost a VF on that side. Actually, that is a VF on that side. But a VG on this side, and you got to go with the lowest. Any takers, $10. One sec. I got a message I got to answer real quick. All right, there's something having to do with my other business. So just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. All right, we're moving on. To the 1908, 10 cents and good for 7. 925 sterling silver. Got a weird piece of fuzz in there. Go away. Be gone. That one's got some toning going on. All right, moving on to the 1909 925 sterling in good for $7. All right, moving on to the 1910. This one's VG 925 sterling silver, $7. Good. I'll do a package deal for all of the early 1900s sterlings. If anybody wants all 4 of them, that's the 1905, 08, 09, and 010. Yeah, learn how to spell. I'll do a package deal at $20. So that makes them $5 each. And Greg says, I will take that. Yes, please. Congrats, Greg. Sorry, Trent. Greg beat you to it. All right. Next up, we've got a couple more of these at the 80%. Dang it, tacos. 1949, 80% silver, BU toned. Over $10. Glare. Hey, Bill. I've been doing all right. How about you? Glad you weathered out that flood you guys had. All right, moving on to the 1950. 80% silver BU, $10. Cartwheel. Waiting for the men to send you your mulligans. All right, moving on to the last of the dimes. 1952 BU, $8. 80% silver. I will do a deal on these too. If anybody wants all three. If you get all three, I'll do it for 21. That drops them all to $7 each. So that saves you $7. So you got the 52, the 49, and the 50. All BUs. And the takers. Trying to get rid of these. It's a bird wearing a costume. It's Halloween month. Actually, you know what? I'll do you guys the same deal I did for the others. $5 each if you get all three. So I'll actually make it $15 for all three. How can you beat that? I deny everything. Trent says, I'll take that at $5 each. Congrats, Trent. All right. Last Canada is a quarter. A rare quarter. 640,000 of these ever minted. It is the 1901 last year of Victoria. 925 sterling and good for 18 bucks. Last year Vicky was on the coins. 1902 started with Edward. So this is one of those years that's tougher to get a hold of.
Hi, Papa.
Hello. Welcome home.
I'll be back. I had a cigarette after that.
Any takers? Man, nobody, huh? It's a tough one to get. All right, moving on. Still looking for the Canadian nickels from 1858. I think that's supposed to say 62. Yeah, those are expensive coins, dude. I probably had some of those on the big Canadian sale. And they were probably like a few $100. I don't know. We had a lot of the fish scales that night. All right. I need to switch to the scope for a few. Because we are getting into ancients. And we are kicking off ancients. We are going all the way back to BC. 5th century BC, Ionia. Silver Tartamorian, 5mm. Looking for 45 bucks. Let me get this out of this so you can actually see it. These are hard to see when they're in the holders. Alright, so we got obverse is head and neck of bull. And the reverse is the incused square from the punch. Hey, Philip. Yep, minis and silver. This coin is 2,500 years old. Just think about that for a second. $2,500 years ago in what is now modern day Greece. And now it's in Arizona in the United States. Looking for a home. And to give you some scale, there's some scale for you to show you the size. Oh yeah, I'm sure probably all three of the Gordians probably held this thing at some point. Alexander the Great. Heck, King Leonidas might have held this thing at one time. Last call. All right, moving on. Next up. All right, this one is from 521 to 478 BC. Also from Ionia. This is from Ionia Phocaea, silver trihemioball, 10 millimeter. Rosen number is 596. S&G von Auloch number is 1813. That's all identifier numbers, in case anybody ever wondered. All right, so you got the head of a nymph wearing sockos. So that's a nymph head. And then reverse is it's called the quadripartite incused square. That's from the punch when they made the coin. $45. And it does have all of that on there. Rosen 596, S&G von Auloch 1813. Almost got the 58 large cent. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, this is another one. 2,500 years old. Any number of people could have held this thing. Oh, the $60 one, that was the one that was in like fine or something like that. Yeah, that was a crazy sale. Man, nobody. These are awesome, awesome pieces of history, guys. Nobody wants them. All right, moving on. Next one, also at $45. I can do that for you, Philip, because that would make the coin $40 plus your shipping. So I can do that. I can do that for you, Philip. Sorry, Greg. Philip's getting it for 40. Now, if you want the other one, the 5th century Ionia Tartamorian, I'll go $40 for you on that one, Greg. I can take that one down to 40. But right now we are on 450 or 480 to 450 BC Mycia Kajikos Silver Obol, 0.78 gram, serial number 3848, BMC Mycia 2121. So it's fun figuring out which way is upright on these. There we go. All right, so this one has got the bore on the front. So that's a bore. And then Roaring Lion with the K, the infused K, is your reverse. Again, looking for 45. So, Greg, did you want that first one? The 5th century BC Ionia Silver Tartamorian? The 5mm? That one? Or I could do the same deal on this one. Bend this one? All right, cool. And I will do that same deal for you, so you're going to get it for 40, sir. Going to Greg for 40. That one's not sold. Give me that. That one is. All right. Next up, another BC. However, this one's bronze. 300 to 264 BC Carthage. This is a bronze 19.5 millimeter, 4.51 gram. Aquaro number is 547. This one you got the horsey. And then this is the head of Tanit Persephone. This one's going for 45. Giddy up. Any takers? 2,300 years old. And it still has, I mean, look at the detail on that mane that's still there. That's insane. Last call. All right, moving on. All right, next one. I've got 3 available. These are from 1023 to 1028 AD from the Byzantine Empire. These are bronze half-fullus from the Constantinople Mint. Each of these, you have a depiction of Jesus Christ on the obverse. And then the reverse is, it says, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. They're very much a Christian nation at that time. And the Constantines ended up using Christianity actually to bring the kingdom back together. Byzantine Empire, of course, for anybody who doesn't know, was after I think it's the west half of Rome fell, then the other half became the Byzantine Empire. So these are $20 each. That one, it's got a bit of corrosion right there, but I mean, you can really see the figure of Christ on there, on that one. Any takers? And by the way, these are big, thick coins. These are not little skinny coins. That thing is... that is a big hunk of bronze. Here's the thickness of a nickel next to it. Last call on these. All right, we are going to move on to the last ancient on the list. It is these were the half fullest. This is the whole fullest. 1023 to 1028, one fullest. Byzantine Empire. Constantinople Mint.
I'm scrolling up real quick.
I'll do a deal on these. If anybody wants one of each, so you can get the set. That's the full fullest and the half fullest. So it would have been $55 for individually. If you want both, I'll do it for $40. I'll give you $15 off for the set.
Is that new?
Huh?
Is she new?
This hat's good. Hello and hello. So we got Christian's Delorious at 45, and then Antonio's Universe at 40. Did you want the set for 45, Christian? Okay, now Antonio's saying 46. $47. Yeah. Make sure you guys send me an email by the end of the night. It has to have your shipping info, what email you use for PayPal, and who you are compared to your Facebook page. We never send anything without payment, ever.
And you gotta be a U.S. resident. Because we do not ship internationally either.
All right. Oh. You guys do realize it was only listed at 55 originally. Hey, little Jacks. All right, well, if one of you sends me an email, I'll deal with it. Yeah, probably just trolls. That's why I said if one of them does actually send me an email, then they'll get it. Otherwise, we are moving on. Oh, Lady Jax, I've got the first coin for the set you asked for. It's the 1951 set. I got the $50. So I am working on it. I don't want you to think I'm not. I am working on it. All right, hang on.
Ezra. You can go. I'll scroll back up.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with American goodies. So if anybody decides you want any of those four or the ancients that didn't go, let me know. We got lots of great stuff coming, so stick around.
Okay, this was over there, but it didn't have anything labeled on it.
It was CM Silver. I wrote it on it. Oh. My bad. I just forgot to put it on here.
Okay. That's what confused me. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
Got it all fixed.
And then all the bank note or silver notes.
And then Bo said to go ahead and send him the rest of his instead of breaking it into 2 more weeks.
Okay.
So we will do that for him.
Go back up.
Dude, Facebook's been super broken today. It was almost nationwide. It was down for most of the day, and then when it finally did come up, you couldn't post anything on it. So no, I never got the chance to put the list up. Oh, don't worry, Greg. You're not. Everything that you've gotten can still fit in your box. But all right, I will be right back with American coinage. Stick around. I'm back. Hey, Bill. I just want to fill this up. I wouldn't complain.
I can do that.
All right. American stuffs. By the way, for anybody who came in late, we've still got all 25, or all 5, sorry, of the horse blanket notes for $25 each. These are the 1923s. And I did a deal on these. If anybody wants all 5, I'll do them for $100. That drops them to $20 each. And also, we had an extra item not on the list. Technically, it was a lot of items. These are the 1957 silver certificates. Oh, okay, there are some 35s mixed in here. Okay, apparently there's a few 35s mixed in here. But these are silver certificates, $3 each. If anybody gets 10 or more, then it's $2 each. We have 88 of these still available. They will all come in sleeves. I don't know if there's any more 35s in here. These are all supposed to be 57s. That might have just been one that snuck into it. But those are available. So, alrighty. We've got, coming up next, SMS sets. We got the 1966 SMS set for $13.
I think it's very close.
There you go. Here's your 40% silver SMS Kennedy. Quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. Any takers? $13. We've also got the 67. Also at $13. If anybody wants both, I'll do it for $24. So you get $1 off each one. Makes them $12 each. And of course, both of them do come in the boxes. Any takers? If anybody out there doesn't have SMS sets, you should really get them to round out your collection. Philip is taking the deal on both.
Congrats, Philip.
Congrats, Alright, next up, we got some Lincoln cents. Alright, we got 2 of each of these available. These are proofs $4 each. 2009 early childhood. Beautiful proof deep cameo. And then the formative years. Beautiful proof deep cameos. You are very welcome. Professional life. And presidency. All proof deep cameos. If anybody wants a year set, one set of all four. Go away, stupid thing. I will do it for $12. Is there a vampire hunter coin? You know, I think there might actually be. Because I think on the... I think I've seen Blade on a silver round before. So, I don't know if you technically qualify that as a coin, but I think I have seen Blade on a silver round. Don't quote me on that, though. Any takers? Remember, this was the year that was very low mintage because of the massive recession. The mint was actually ordered in April of 2009 to stop making coins. So I believe mintage on each one of these was only like 1 million. Let me double check that. Lincoln. Bicentennial. Proofs. $3 million. Sorry. It was 2,995,615 was the mintage. And by the way, in a proof 69, these list for $12 each. If one of these managed to hit a 70, there's a $150 coin. So you're getting a full set, if you do a full set, for the price list of one coin. And Honey Family's taking a set.
Congrats, honey.
Any takers on the second set? Yeah, these are the 95% coppers. These are the old planchets. These are not zinc. Last call in the final set. 12 bucks for the whole set or $4 individually. Other is going to Philip. Congrats, Philip. All right. Next up. So this is one I just had lying around. Figured somebody might want it. It's a 1945 San Francisco war nickel. It's got some minor damage to it. So I'm basically just doing it at just a bit over melt. See there, just a couple of dings on the back. Still 35% silver. $2 if anybody wants it. Just to have it as a piece of silver. Some melt on these right now. Coinflation. Melt on these right now is basically $1.27. So 73 cents over melt. No, 63 cents over melt. Yay, math. Any takers? Nothing wrong with that for $2. Just throw it in your silver pile. Could have the double die too. I didn't look. I did not check. All right. Well, if anybody decides you do want that, let me know. All right. Next up, we got 2 of these available at $12 each. These are the 2004 Westward Journey Series 6-coin set. Comes in the box from the United States Mint. Again, we got 2 of these available. So you're getting the Phillies, the Denvers, and the Proofs. All beautiful BUs. And deep cameos. $12 each. That's $2 per coin. We've also got 1 of the 2005. Again, it does come with in the mint box. Here's your Proofs, Phillies, and your Denvers. I have no idea if you have these already, Joe. You haven't gotten them from us. There's your Buffalo, Western Waters. So that's also 12 bucks. I will do 20 bucks if anybody wants both. If anybody just wants to jump out and grab both, the 04 and the 05. That drops them to 10 bucks each. If you do both. Buffaloes. Focus. Hey, there we go. Now you can see it. And by the way, because these are the mint set ones, these are the satin finish. I don't know if you noticed that or not. These are all satin finish. Well, not the proofs. But the Denvers and the Phillies, these are the mint set versions. So these have that satin finish that they did for, what was it, 04 to 08? Or was it 05 to 08? Yeah, 5 to 8. Any takers? Honey Family's taking the deal on both. Congrats, Honey Family. All right, and we do still have one, just the 04. Does anybody want the other 04? You know what, actually, I'll do this one for 10 bucks too. Why not? If anybody wants this one, 10 bucks. Less than $2 a coin.
And Ben.
And Joe V's taking the 04. Congrats, Joe. All right, next up, we've got a quarter. This is the only quarter left from the list. This is the 1938 San Francisco in AU. I'd like to get 40 bucks out of it, but I do have some wiggle room if anybody wants to make some offers. Let me bring this up real quick. Doing. So 2,832,000 of these were minted. I'm going to bring you the browser view right quick. Doo-doo-doo. All right. 1938S. $50 if you go all the way to the bottom of an AU scale. But if you look at this coin, not a whole lot by way of of dings or anything on this thing. So I'd put it around the 53. And it's got some gold patina toning starting on it. So you're looking between 50 and 55 bucks list. And the takers. Of course, your little tiny estimate mark. It's a beautiful coin. And if you're not looking at spending over $100 on a quarter, then AU would be the way to go if you want the best grade for the value. Last call.
I already moved it.
All right, moving on. Next up, we've got a couple of walking Liberty halves. Kicking off the 37 plain date in fine, going for 12 bucks. For my Walking Liberty fans.
Anybody? Last call.
Sorry, I got people messaging me. That's what was Mr. Ramon. It's probably just about getting off work. All right, moving on. All right, next one is one of the key dates or semi-key dates. I think it's actually a key date. Let me see real quick. I know it's not like the Uber key date, but it is one of the big dates. Just checking real quick. Yeah, 19 and 21 are the two Uber keys. So, yeah, okay, so semi-key date. Of the series. Ooh, typo. Let me fix that. I can spell, really, I can. This is the 1938 Denver. 491.6 thousand minted. That's all that was minted of these. This was going for $45. Here's your Denver mint mark. Show you this one again real quick, or this one real quick as well. 38 Denver mintage, 491,600. If you had a BU, it'd be a $700 coin. This one is not a BU. This one's a fine. Fine 12 list price, $75. If it's a fine 15, $80. So definitely one of the better dates. And the takers. I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make offers. All right, moving on. I don't know where I put the rubber band. Or over there.
I have it.
Next up, we got Kennedy half dollars. Silver Kennedy half dollars.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
All right, we got 1965 BU going for $9. %40 silver. We've also got the 66. Beautiful BU. At $9. $67. Beautiful BU. At $9. So, of course, those were the years that only the Philadelphia Mint made coins. Or at least, no. All the mints made the coins. They just didn't put mint marks on them. Sorry. That's why they did the SMS sets. They're trying to discourage collectors from hoarding. And then the following 2 years, it was only the Denver Mint. So that's the 68 Denver. And the 69 Denver. So all of these are BUs. All of these are $9 each. If anybody wants all 5, I'll do all 5 for $40. That makes them $8 each. Any takers? Anybody?
I can't see.
And by the way, list price on these at MS63 is $10. At a 64 would be 20. I know a lot of people look at these and they tend to just think, oh, it's only 40% silver. Yeah, but they're uncirculated. They have coin value. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. Next one up, we've got 2 of these available. At $10 each. These are the 2009 90% silver proofs. Deep cameo. You don't get much deeper than that. That is white on black. So again, that's that low mintage year, 2009. 90% silver proofs. $10 each. So mintage on these. Bring you up on this. 2009 silver. 697,365 was all that was minted on these. At a proof 69, it would be a $25 coin. At a proof 70, it would be $85. So, there you go. We're doing it less than half of a 69. And one going to Bo. Any takers on the second? All right, moving on. $2. Kicking off with a couple of piece dollars. Got the 1922 BU, 40 bucks. So list price on these at a 63 is 70 bucks. Just submitted a 22, came back 65. Nice. That's a nice grid. Any takers? Hey, can't complain there. Got it for 50 bucks. It's worth 225. It's definitely a nice investment. All right, moving on. I've actually been having trouble selling piece dollars lately. Like, nobody wants them. Next up is the 1922 Denver BU. Your Denver mint marker right there. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, 22 Denver. At Men's State 60 is 62 bucks. At a 63 is 115. Any takers on this one? I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer on it. All right, moving on. And then we've got, oops, copy, not paste. 2 of these available. These are the 1924 plain dates. Both are BU. That one's getting like a gold patina going on around the edge. It looks really cool. Got on that side too. And these are $40 each. Any takers? So these would be $45 at a mint state 60. At a 63 would be $80. And then it just goes up from there. I personally think both of these would get at least a 63. Those are pretty nice looking coins. Anybody? Still know when you having a slab the 64 or the 64, the 24. Yeah, like I said, I just cannot sell these things lately. Nobody wants them. Even Silver Stinger hasn't been wanting them. And he's like Mr. Uber Peach Dollar guy. Alright, we are moving on to Ike Dollars. And we are kicking off Ike's with 2 of the 1971 40% silvers. Both are BU at $15 each. Yeah, prices on those have been going up. Same with Morgan's and Ike's. All the prices on all of them are going up. But that's why you invest, because you know that the prices are only ever going to go up. Any takers, $15 each. You know, for a big part, you know, we've been doing this on YouTube for what, 3 years? And a lot of these, like especially like the more common dates, when we first started this for Morgan's, Peach Dollars, and Ike's, we used to be able to sell them for half the price that we can today. So that's, you know what, 100% increase in value over 3 years. It's not bad. Alright, moving on. Do I have wiggle room on the Ikes? If you want both of them, I could do both for 26. That'd make them 13 each. Or if you just want one, I could do it for 13. That'd be the lowest I can go on those. You want them both? Where'd those just go? There they are. So both going to Greg for 13s. All right. It was 1878 S Morgan. When you got it, it was valued at 125. Now it's 250. Yeah. A lot of the prices on silver dollars have almost doubled. For sure. Next up, we got the 1974 plain date. BU. List price on this one is 22 bucks. We're doing it for 10. You'll have a weird request on invoices. Okay, as long as you don't want it for free. Any takers? Less than half of list. Send 2 invoices on Cash App. So you what? You want to split in half? Or you just want one of the Ikes? Okay, you're confusing me now.
Email us.
You said, okay. There's 2 of them available. Okay, hang on. So the 1971 S. Let's start at the beginning. At the 1971 S 40% silver Ikes, did you want 1 or 2? I want to make sure we get it right. Okay, you do want both of those. All right, and then you want this one. This one, we only have 1 of these. Okay. As far as the invoice thing goes, yeah, just send us an email.
And let us know.
And tell us what you want on each. If you want the invoices split, what you want on each one. All right. Next up. 1976 silver $15. Silver Bicentennial. Cindy said hello, where you been hiding?
Huh?
Cindy said hello, where you been hiding?
Over in the other part of the room.
She's sitting by her desk. This one's going to Chef. Congrats, Chef.
I've been here since 6. Or no, 5:30.
All right, and the last of the Ike dollars. We got the 1976 plain date. This is the clad BU. It's got rainbow toning on it. Looks really cool. I don't know if the camera wants to show it or not, but it's got like yellows and purple and green. It looks really neat. This one's going for $4. Trying to see if I can find an angle that'll show you some of the color. Yeah, no, it's not one to. But yeah, it looks really cool. And this one's going to Greg.
Cross Greg.
All right. Next up, we've got Proof Sacagaweas. But I want to go through these real quick. All right, we've got the 2000. Stop it. The 2002. 2003. 4. 5. 6. 7. All of these are proof decams. $3 each. All right, Greg, I will check it out when we get done. Yep, I'm about to get to that. I just want you guys to be able to see them first. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would have been $21. If anybody wants all 7 of them, I will do it for hold on. I'll do it for $16. Oh, Bo already bought them all. Well, I said it before I saw it, so Bo's getting the $16 deal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There, that makes it out to 16. Bow. No, not. All right.
He said, heck, give them to Greg.
You sure? All right, Greg, he's giving them to you. So Greg's getting the $16 deal. Done and done. All right, next up,
That was confusing.
we got 2 of each of these available. These are the 2009 presidential dollars. So again, that low mintage year. Hey, Ramon. So there's Zachary Taylor times 2. James Polk times 2. Henry William Harrison times 2. And John Tyler times 2. I'm going to do the same thing with these that I did with the pennies. For if anybody wants a year set. So these are $5 individually. Or if anybody wants a year set, I will do a year set for 16. Which drops them to $4 each. If you do a year set. So list prices on average on these, for anybody who doesn't really pay attention to the presidential dollars. So 2.8 million minted. At a proof 69, these list for $10 each. At a 70, $32. And Greg wants one set.
Congrats, Greg.
Anybody else want a set or just one of the particular ones that you're missing?
You put that in a set, right?
Yeah. It's right there. Anybody? Moving on. All right, that was the last item. Is there anything that anybody wants to see again?
Anything that you missed?
Anything you missed? We've still got the silver notes. Apparently, we got 135 in there. These are supposed to all be 57s. There's 88 of these available still. Did anybody else want some of these? They're $3 each. Unless you get 10 or more, then they're $2.50 each. I'll even take that up a notch and say if you get... You just want the 35? Yep. I'll even take that up a notch and say if anybody wants 25 or more, I'll make them $2 each.
Going to Greg.
Yeah. So I'll put all that in chat so everybody knows. There you go. $3 each unless you get 10 or more, then $2.50 each unless you get 25 or more. I wouldn't say it's supposed to say 25. Well, it is still $25 because they're all dollars. Then it's $2 each. There's 87 available. So if anybody wants more of those, let me know. Again, every single one of them will come with the sleeve on it. And we also still have these. These are the horse blankets. These are the 1923s. We've got 5 of them. They're $25 each. Or if anybody wants all 5, I will do all 5 for $100. So that drops them to $20 each. And you've got a fancy serial number right there. You got a full house 33111. And you got 5566. That could be considered a fancy. That one's definitely a fancy. So if anybody wants these are all still available. So I was surprised because usually you guys eat these things up anytime I get them. They usually go quick. Foreign banknotes. We've still got the Hong Kong 1 cent. The Mongolia 5-2 Grik. And 1 set of the Russian. That's the 1898 to 1909 4-bill set.
1909. Not 1809.
Yeah, that. Okay, we've got The 72 10 kroner from Sweden. This is the foreign silvers. Is still available. The 2 BU Bahama Islands coins, the sterling silver ones, are still available. The 1901 25-cent Canada is still available on the the ancients. The 5th century BC Ionia silver Tetrartemorion is still available. The 300 to 264 BC Carthage is still available. All of the Byzantine empires are still available. I did a deal on those. If you weren't here for the deal, if you want a half fullis and a 1 fullis, you will get both coins for 40 bucks. The war nickel is still available for 2 bucks. The 38S quarter is still available. Both walking liberties are still available. All of the 40% Kennedys are still available. One 2009 Kennedy is still available. All 4 piece dollars still available. One set of the 2009 proof dollar presidentials are available. So does anybody want to see any of that again? Ramon, you just popped in. Was there anything you wanted to see? Since you missed it all? 38 quarter? So I actually showed this on PCGS when we were showing it. It's a half of list. Or a little less than half of list, actually. 38 San Francisco in AU. 40 bucks. List price on this when we went and looked at it was 85. Did they skip Millard Fillmore? They probably put him on a different year. Yeah, he was in the 2010 series. The 2010 series was Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, and Abraham Lincoln. Do you want this, Ramon? By the way, Ramon, all of the ancients are stuff you don't have. Just FYI. If you wanted to add to your ancients collection. Old days. Did you want this one, Mr. Ramon? Did you want the quarter? Pass? All right. Yeah, here's the ancients. I'm just going to link all of them at once. So that's what's available. That is the Ionia Tedardamorian. That one's the silver one. 5th century BC. The deal was you get the half fullest, which by itself is $20, and the full fullest, which by itself is $35. If you wanted them both, the deal was I'd do both for $40, so it's $15 off. Did you want that? Yep. All right, cool. Oops. All right, so that's those. This one was $45. If you wanted to add this one to your collection. And then the other one, the other BC coin is the Carthage, which is in really, really good shape. It's got the head of the horse, head and neck of the horse. And then the head of Tanit Persephone. And this one actually comes with the reference number. Did you want either one of these, Ramon, for your Ancients collection? They're both BC. You got 2,500 years old right there. And 2,300 years old right there.
Not the little one.
You don't want this one? Do you want the Carthage? Yep. All right, cool.
Got it.
All right, anything else you wanted to see, Ramon? Don't have any alien coins.
Wish I did.
Carthage. Where did Carthage go? There it is. Oh, Bo, did you want to grab any of the silver notes?
Bo's still here.
Trying to be
You're
good.
welcome.
All right, well, throughout the week, if anybody decides you want some silver notes, just shoot us an email. We got a bunch. I know Ramon's tapping out early, and he just got 2 paychecks. He was all excited. He was like, oh, I have money for Monday. Oh, that's totally cool, man. And I'm just giving Ramon grief. Ramon knows we just teasing him. Y'all, Ramon, you seriously, y'all need to do something about your boss. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, all right, we are going to get out of here then.
Everyone have a good night and stay safe.
Give us a bit to get all the invoices done.
Off with this.
You still haven't gotten paid yet? So you haven't got 2 weeks worth of pay now? Dude, I'd be in there with a baseball bat.
Y'all get your crap together and
I'd have a baseball bat in one hand and a lawyer standing next to me. You need to deal with that.
Yeah.
But, all right. Give us a bit to get the invoices out, everybody.
Taser.
Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.